Good morning, children. Today we will start with our second lesson, Rip Van Winkle. Rip Van Winkle was a good natured man who lived in a village. Everyone in his village loved Rip because he was a very simple person. Children also loved him, but he was a lazy man. He had a dog also whose name was Wolf. In order to avoid doing work, Rip would wander here and there into the woods with his dog. After scaling the mountain, Rip felt tired, so he laid down and began daydreaming. Suddenly, he heard somebody's sound who was saying, Rip Van Winkle. He saw a short old man with a beard. The old man was requesting Rip to help him carry the barrel, and Rip agreed to help him. Soon they arrived at a place where many others, like the short man, were present there. They started drinking the liquid from the barrel. Rip also had a few glasses of the drink and fell deep asleep. When he woke up, he was at the same place, but he couldn't find his dog and the short old man. On going back to his village, nobody recognized him. He realized that now he has a beard and a wrinkled skin. He was confused as he couldn't recognize anyone. At last he found his daughter. So, this is the story of Rip Van Winkle. Students, now let's see the lesson. Rip Van Winkle. Rip Van Winkle was a lazy man. He slept the whole day. His wife tried her best to get Rip Van Winkle take up a job. When he did get a job, he was asked to leave because he slept too much. Children, in the very first paragraph, it is clear that Rip Van Winkle was a lazy man. His wife, she always tried her best to get Rip Van Winkle for a job, to take a job. But every time when he got a job, he was asked to leave because he always slept too much at the working place. One day, Rip Van Winkle, tired of his wife telling him to get a job, to get a job, ran up a mountain with his favorite companion. Companion means friend, partner. And who was his companion? His dog. He reached the top, crossed a stream, went to a spot where nobody ever came, and he sat down there. He had never had so much exercise in his life. One day, what happened? Rip Van Winkle, he got tired of his wife's instructions to get a job, to get a job. So, what did he do? He ran up to the mountains with his dog, and there, what he did, there he took some rest. He sat down over there. He was just getting back his breath when he heard someone call his name Rip Van Winkle while he was taking his rest because for the first time he did so much exercise in his life. Before that, he didn't do this much of exercise, so he felt very tired. At that time, he heard his name. Somebody was calling his name, Rip Van Winkle. So he got surprised. Nobody knows me here. Then who is calling me? Thought Rip Van Winkle. He turned. He turned around and saw a funny looking man carrying a big barrel. Barrel means a big, you can say, bucket. Okay. So he saw a funny looking man having a big barrel. The funny looking man said, "Please help me carry this barrel to my friends a little below the stream." He asked for Rip Van Winkle's help. Rip Van Winkle had climbed so far up the mountain to avoid work, and this he was a man asking for help. This short man means he tried to escape from the work given by his wife, and now here also somebody is calling for his help. He first decided to refuse, but then thought, I should help the poor man, then I can rest. So he and the funny looking man walked down to a cave in the mountain below the stream. So they took the barrel in their hand and they came down the stream. There Rip Van Winkle saw many other funny looking men. There there were so many funny looking men like that short man who was calling his name. All of them were playing. They ignored him, they neglected him. As soon as the barrel was placed on the ground, the men pulled out mugs, dipped them into the barrel, and drank something. It was a strange sweet drink. Means they neglected Rip Van Winkle and they started drinking the liquid from the barrel. And that liquid, it was strange, but it was sweet also. Rip Van Winkle too dipped a mug in the barrel and drank it. It tasted good. He had one more mug. After having three mugs, he fell asleep. What it means? It means that Rip also drank three mugs of the same drink, and after drinking three mugs, he fell asleep. When he awoke, he saw that all the funny looking men had gone. Means he didn't find a single short, funny looking man over there. He called out to his dog, but there was no response. He called out for his dog Wolf also, but he was also not present over there. He could not believe he had slept the whole day and night. Means it was a really surprising thing for Rip Van Winkle that he had slept for the whole day and night here on the mountains. He got up, okay? So he got up from his place. His joints ached. Ached meaning they were paining. As he started walking back home, he saw the village down below, which somehow seemed changed. Means as soon as he saw the village down because he was on the mountain. When he came down, he saw his village. But this time he saw something change in his own village. When he entered the village, he saw new faces whom he couldn't recognize. Who were they? All the people looked at him. They were also surprised and rubbed their chins. Seeing them do this, Rip Van Winkle did the same. To his surprise, he found that he had grown a foot-long beard overnight. When he also touched his chin, what he saw that he had grown a long beard, and what he was in the impression that the beard came in the overnight only. Rip Van Winkle was puzzled. He believed that he knew most of the village folks well. Folks means people. So he was confused. What he thought that he knew most of the villagers. But today he could not see anyone who was known to him. He couldn't find a single person who was known to him over there. All faces were new for him. The children made fun of him, running behind him. Rip Van Winkle stopped by a place where there had been a school and asked the crowd, means to the people, the group of the people that had gathered, that had collected over there, what he asked them, where is Shooner, the schoolmaster? Somebody said, oh, Shuna, he went to war in 63 and never came back. Means Rip Van Winkle, he inquired about a person whose name was Schooner. He was the schoolmaster, and they gave him the answer that Mr. Schooner he went to war in 63 and the person he never came back from the war. And when Damel asked Rip Van Winkle, he inquired about the second person. When Damel, he died 18 years back, said another voice in the crowd. So, one person from the crowd, he replied that he died 18 years back only. Rip Van Winkle thought, am I going mad? Because within one day, within 1.5 days, how it is possible they were giving me such silly answers? Had I slept all these years on the mountain? But later, this thought came in his mind that for these years, was he sleeping on the mountain? Finally, Rip Van Winkle asked, does anyone here remember Rip Van Winkle? A woman said, yes, he was my father. He went up the mountains 21 years back, but never returned. His dog came back without him. So here he got the answer that 21 years back he went on the mountains with his dog, and now after 21 years he was coming back to his village. Rip Van Winkle was overjoyed. He said, daughter, it is me, Rip Van Winkle. Don't you recognize me? Oh, my father, it is really you? Where have you been all this while? Said his daughter. Father and daughter hugged each other. So, when he disclosed his identity that he was Rip Van Winkle, so his daughter asked him that where have you been all these 21 years? And after that, both of them hugged each other. Rip Van Winkle had indeed slept for 21 years. Children, can you imagine that for 21 years simply you can sleep? No, it is not possible. So, here is our story. A story ends that for 21 years Rip Van Winkle slept. Now, the moral of the story. The moral of the story is one should not be lazy. Yes, children, we should not be lazy. Why? Because because we should work hard for ourselves and for our family. If we will work hard, then only we will get success. In other words, a lazy person can never taste the sweetness of success in his life. So, children, it's a lesson for you also that in your free time, instead of sitting idly, you can help your parents, you can do something creative. Am I right? Now, here is a homework for you. You have to find out at least 20 past forms of the verbs in this lesson. Now, what are past forms of the verbs? For example, see here. This one, puzzled. This is a past form of the verb puzzle. Second, see here, believed. It is the past form of believe. Knew. Knew is the past form of know. Then here also stopped. Stopped is the past form of stop. Asked. Asked is the past form of ask. So like this children, you have to find out 20 past forms of the verbs from this lesson. Thank you children for watching this video. I hope you had enjoyed and learned a lesson from this story. Have a nice day.